Oh yes, a big welcome to the Hip Hop Show with Rehmidi and C, bringing you the best in hip hop music from its origins all the way through to the present day. Going through the decades here, hip hop as a genre has been around for almost 40 years. Well, it's been over 40 years now, so we're going to start sort of in that original space. Let's get straight into it. Stay locked on here, the Hip Hop Show with myself, Rehmidi, Cambridge 105. We've already interacted with some of the Cambridge rappers that are on the scene. Big shout out to Dirty Dyke, a big shout out to Slang Immaculate, Joey, and we've even had a little interaction from what I consider a UK hip hop legend, Roots Maneuver.
Yes, witness the fitness.
He's liking what we're doing. So we just started a new radio show. It's the Hip Hop Radio Show on Cambridge 105.
Thank you for making it happen.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for listening. Favourite rapper? Nas is a good shout. Tupac, yeah, nice. All right, make sure you tune in, guys, every Wednesday, yeah? That was Action Bronson there with 91 from his new album. Before that, we heard Where I Belong by Joey Badass. Two New York rappers there, from Brooklyn to Queens. It's bringing that 90s feel right back to the present day, and I think it's important for hip-hop, man. Like, hip-hop these days has gone through it's going down so many different avenues. You've got your trap, your mumble rap, drill, but it's still, I think it's very important to have those conscious bars and those good boom bap beats, man. I'm going to play some original songs, could be anything, really, and C has to guess the hip-hop song that sampled these originals. Who sampled number one? Okay, here we go.
Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
You got it?
The tape.
Go on then.
Today was a good day, Ice Cube.
Oh, straight in there. Here it is. Big welcome to Slang Immaculate and Big Smash.
Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, let's go.
Jay, I had a dream right here in the studio. Make some noise. I'm joined today by Wilfredo Gomez. He's a PhD student in criticism and culture at the University of Cambridge Christ College. Wilfredo, it's an absolute pleasure to have you, my man. Oh yeah, La La Land by Big Smash Productions. And we are very lucky to have pretty much the whole of BSP in the house right now. Make some noise. Hey.
Two talented brothers go by the names of Buds and Sam.
Buds and Sam. I'm fairly new to the city, so fill me in. I mean, tell me about the history of the sort of Cambridge hip-hop scene.
I mean, it started, like, Raw Organics was a big part of the Cambridge and I suppose the UK hip-hop scene.
Well, my name is Rehmidi, this is C. Yes. If you don't know, you should know. We host the hip-hop show on Cambridge 105. Check it out, come on.
That's going to be my first question, actually. Are you drinking the finest wines tonight? That was one of your lyrics in on your album.
I'm a connoisseur, mate. I'm a connoisseur.
There's so much like jazz underneath the rap that's going on top anyway.
Sure.
So yeah, that was kind of like how the combination works.
I mean, there is such a good merge naturally with those two genres anyway, isn't there? If you think about, we've got some tunes lined up here today with the likes of Tribe Called Quest, Diggable Planets, Kendrick Lamar, who's a bit more modern. It's all inspired by jazz. It all kind of links up that family tree of music. So yeah, it works. And it was, like I say, down at Tall Trees, it was a great vibe down there. Now, I love my world music from around the world, so I've got a little challenge for Smash here. I've got 3 original, quite older songs from different world genres. Let's start with the first one. The first sample is a bit of South American flute music. So have a think, is this sampleable? Could this be used? Is it potential?
That's some haunting stuff.
It's eerie.
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
There is so much out there now, with these streaming platforms and the way that we take it all in. You could sit on the likes of Spotify for hours just discovering new things all the time. I think sometimes I just think we don't particularly have legends like we used to anymore. And that does come from the technology, the way that we create music as well. Everyone can make a beat on a laptop. I do just wonder if it's as legendary these days. You're 10 years younger than me, but you're an old soul, man. You've got so much knowledge. Like, what we're listening to actually now is one of your beats. So if people don't know, as well as being you're now a radio personality. It's official. It's out there.
Oh, God, wow. The CV.
You're a DJ and a producer, and if we just listen to the likes of this tune here, you're taking some of those really old sort of sample records and turning it into something quite magical. So what was your influence as a producer and as a DJ? You're using strictly vinyl as well, so there's a lot of references to a retro kind of way that you work. Oh yes, a big welcome
Yes,
back
yes.
to the Hip Hop Show. And we just heard there a beat from Dylan Amore, Freedom, and we're very blessed to have him and Fly Ghost Josh in the studio right now. Make some noise. Come on, boys. Come on.
Yes, thank you.
Two young brothers, a lot of talent in the room today, Stepper. What you saying?
Ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back, but he missed her. Looked round good and
That definitely put me in the mood. Let's hit that ball one.
I'll do it one more time. Here we go.
Yeah.
I said we got the Mix That squad in the building. Come on. Oh yes, DeGal with Checkpoint, and we're very lucky to have the man in the building. Make some noise. Dropping the bomb right now.
It's a mixture of West African instruments, percussions, blend with Western hip hop.
Sure, it was proper gang warfare at this time. But out of that came one particular party. They call that moment the foundation of hip hop. It was for a number of reasons. Firstly, it was the records that he was playing. Most importantly, it was how he was playing them. Herc was playing not only more funk tracks, more sort of hard-hitting funk tracks, but he was playing sections of those tracks that was basically just the drum beat. If we refer to your tune Grin, Melter, and you say, give me any beat, I'll get it in. We're going to give you a beat and you're going to get it in.
Don't get if you're flexing. When I step in, I ride the rhythm like, yo, who's that guy with the grin? Give me any beat and I'll get it in. Pass me the wrist up, pass me the skin.
Backstage at the Junction, Cambridge 105 Hip Hop Show, here to check out the Bleed Easy gig, celebrating their new EP. We're also blessed to hear from Buds and Sam, Halves Latoad, LGW, S23 and Dysfunctional. Let's get inside. Come on, let's go. Mate, you absolutely just killed it on that stage right now, man. Like, how you feeling?
Bro, I'm just gassed to be up there, man. Like, every single time it gets better, trust me.
For the people, just tell our listeners how old you are, sir.
I'm 15.
Mate, shutting it down. You've got rappers and then you've got performers, and you're a real performer, man. Like, you're interacting with the audience, you're kind of explaining some of the tracks and the meanings behind it and stuff. And to me, like, that's the next level. So hats off to you, man. Like, I think you're going to go really far. Wordsworth, obviously you're named after a famous poet from the 1700s.
Yes.
I did my research and he was actually born in the same year as Beethoven. So I thought we'd do a modern day Beethoven with the modern day Wordsworth.
Redefine the need for sight, the sun distinguished from the breeze of the sweeping sight.
I think we should go in with our classic Who Sampled. I'm going to play a series of original tracks and Sean DJ has to guess the hip hop song that sampled the original.
Come on. That's the fast side. Passing me by, right?
All right, good. There we go. See,
all right, come on.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
nothing
you
to
give
worry
me
about.
an easy one.
All right, okay.
Rehmidi here representing the Hip Hop Show, Cambridge 105 Radio. I'm here with S23 Productions, Taylor Made, SYX, Tone Blanco. Especially playing at Disconnect as well. When it comes to your production, you mash up sort of a dance and a hip hop style really nicely. It's kind of what S23 represents, I guess. Is that like a conscious thing to just mash up those styles and keep it all round for everybody?
Yeah, I think we're not really boxed into a genre. We do hip hop, we do trap, and we do the dance stuff and drum and bass.
I've got to go home too because my dog's had cats.
Is it going to be one of those? It's going to be one of those interviews again.
I'm joking.
From the top. This happens every time. No, we're going to keep it all in this time. We're going to keep it all in.
Stare down, could have made my blink and the ice on the lake where you skate's quite thin.
Buds and Sam, arguably some of the best lyricists in Cambridge. People notice that you were brothers straight away. They notice that chemistry straight away. How important is it for hip hop to be represented at this type of festival?
I think, to be honest, the scene's growing.
What does it mean for you performing to a crowd like that? I mean, really representing for Ghanaian music there as well, and such a good, almost like patriotic response to I suppose an artist of Ghanaian heritage. How does that feel to perform for a patriotic crowd like that?
To be honest, that's a good question.
So if people don't know, I mean, arguably one of the biggest African rap stars at this current time, coming straight out of Ghana, and obviously it meant a lot to you being Ghanaian as well.
Absolutely.
And the aim was really to try and have a bit of a chat with this gentleman.
Yeah.
Obviously you're linked with your cousin who's running events over there.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Uncle Joe. So we just took that opportunity, didn't we?
Yes.
Wordsworth, Jay I Had a Dream, Lamb Chop 47, Rhetoric, Mr. Melter, Tyler, Be Lucky, Hip Hop 50, 1 year of the Hip Hop Show, 50 years of hip hop culture. And we're signing out like that. Big up everyone inside.